In this video, I'm going to show you how to conquer Cedar Point's Halloweekends like a pro with these 13 tips. There's no better way to celebrate Halloween than to have a day at Cedar Point. Whether with a loved one, friends, or on a solo trip, Halloweekends at Cedar Point is so much fun. Let's go through a few of the most common questions I am asked. The first question is Cedar Point Halloweekends scary? Now, I'm not going to say it's absolutely not scary, but it's not as scary as the Universal Halloween Horror Night events or even the Halloween events at the Busch Gardens theme parks. In case you're not into all that scare zones and haunted houses, you can do other things at Cedar Point that are fun if you just love Halloween events in general. The first thing that Cedar Point offers is the Tricks or Treats Fall Food Tasting. This is basically a Halloween food festival. Then there's the foam pits. There's the costume contest for anyone 12 years old or younger. There's trick-or-treating. There's the not so scary house called the Magical House on Boo Hill. There's the Halloween food trucks because of course you have to have those. Now let's go through those 13 tips for your trip. The first tip is to know what scary areas to avoid. Now, if you want to stay away from all of those scary parts in the park, then I recommend, from personal experience, staying closer to the front gates. The scare zones are mostly towards the back area of the park, like near Millennium Force and Maverick and all those areas. If you're like, hey, I want to walk through those areas just to see what they're all about, then Cedar Point offers this necklace. It is called the No Boo necklace, and I know that's pretty funny, but basically you wear this necklace, you turn it on, it lights up, and it will let the scare actors know that, hey, I'm just here for the laughter at other people getting scared, but don't bother me. The next tip I have for you is to map out your way around the park. As with any theme park vacation, you want to look at that theme park map and know where everything is. That way you can kind of plan out what houses you want to see, what rides you want to ride, and what scare zones you want to go through. As you can see here, these are the houses this year at Cedar Point. We have Deprivation, the Fairground Freak Show, Slaughterhouse, G.A. Boaklands, Erie, and Hex Black Magic. Tip number 3 is to avoid the weekends. You know that Cedar Point gets really busy on the weekends, especially during Halloweekends. So my advice for you is to go on Thursdays, which they're going to start offering Thursdays in October, which is amazing because now you don't have to feel so much pressure to be there on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, which are the busy days. Now you can go on Thursdays, particularly the first or second Thursday of October. Get there early, and although you may not have the full amount of hours like everyone else on the weekends, you'll be able to conquer so much more because you don't have to deal with that crowd level. My next tip for you is to enjoy the fall decor. Now, I'm a Floridian, so we don't really get much of the season changes, but when you are up there in Ohio, especially Sandusky, bask in the fall foliage. And at Cedar Point, you're gonna love the pumpkin patches everywhere. My next tip for you is to get the Fright Lane Pass. If you only are able to go on the weekends and you want to see and do everything, then you're going to want to get that Fright Lane Pass. Cedar Point offers 3 options for the Halloweekends Fright Lanes. This is the Halloweekends Fright Lane, the name itself, which allows you to use it on the actual date that you selected. And the Fright Lane lanyard allows you to enjoy shorter wait times than everyone else to each of their haunted attractions one time. This starts at $75. Then you have the Fast Lane, and this wristband allows you to enjoy shorter wait times on 18 rides and attractions, including Gatekeeper, Raptor, Rougarou, and more, starting at $109. Then there's the Fast Lane Plus, and this includes all 18 Fast Lane attractions, plus rides on Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Millennium Force, and Valraven at $134. Hey, Nikki, I am only going on weekends and I don't have that kind of money to be spending on these passes. What should I do? This leads me to my next tip. And that tip is to start early to avoid the crowds. Now, if you're a person where you're like, I'm just going to Halloweekends, you're gonna want to get there 1 hour before the event starts. So the haunted houses generally start at 8 p.m. on Fridays, 6 p.m. on Saturdays, and 5 p.m. on Sundays. Whatever the time is, be at Cedar Point at least 1 hour before they open, preferably near the haunted house area or scare zone that you want to experience first. But you're like, hey, Nikki, I'm gonna be there the whole day. Then you don't have to worry about it. Enjoy yourself at Cedar Point. Get all the rides done that you can in the daytime. Enjoy those haunted attractions in the evening, and definitely enjoy a re-ride on some of your favorite attractions at nighttime. My next tip for you is to visit all of the scare zones for the ultimate experience. In my opinion, I think the scare zones at Cedar Point have a slight edge over the haunted houses. The scare actors really thrive in this environment, and they are so creative at where they hide and how they scare you to create those epic jump scares. One scare zone that you absolutely cannot miss is the Corn Stalkers. This is a Cedar Point classic, a Halloweekends classic. This is one of those scare zones that will make you relive those childhood nightmares. My next tip for you is to ride the roller coasters at nighttime. There is no better way than braving Maverick or Still Vengeance at nighttime. Those roller coasters take on a whole nother level. So when you're combining the spookiness of Halloweekends along with the crazy scares of twists and turns and drops and speed of these roller coasters, this is the way to do your Halloween experience at Cedar Point. My next tip for you is to buy your tickets in advance. The great thing that I love about Halloweekends is that you can get access to this incredible event for just $49.99 for a single day ticket. This does include park admission, so if you want to be at Cedar Point for the whole day and then stay for Halloweekends, that's the price. But I always recommend that you do get your tickets in advance because they are definitely cheaper online than opposed to going to the gate the day of to buy your ticket then. My next tip for you is to upgrade your day. Okay, we're here for Halloween, so you're gonna want to do all of the Halloween things to make your trip to Cedar Point incredible. Cedar Point has a lot of options that you can see here, such as the Tricks and Treats bundle, which includes admission and parking and a tasting cart to taste 3 items from their food festival. You can also just get the cart by itself. It's also the Night of the Living Fed, which is so much fun. This is the all-you-can-eat haunted dining experience, and it is located in the Lakeside Convention Center. Then there's the Halloweekends VIP experience. This is the ultimate way to do Halloweekends, as you get access to an exclusive lounge. You also get a complimentary beverage and a one-time Fast Lane or Fright Lane vouchers. My next tip for you is to enjoy all of the Halloweekends entertainment. Now, you may not know this, but Cedar Point actually does go all out for their entertainment. This year, they're going to do things such as DJ Dr. Scream, the Midnight Syndicate Conspiracy of Shadows show, the Muster mashup with the Shrieks band, the Fangtastics, and the Telltale Heart show. So definitely check out the entertainment. My next tip for you is to check the weather and the bugs. Now, Sandusky, Ohio has great fall weather, but sometimes it can be hit or miss. You may start off with a very, very hot day and a very, very cool yet humid day, attracting all of these crazy bugs that just hit you out of nowhere, especially on Millennium Force. You could be up there screaming your head off, getting hit with bugs. My final tip for you is to go with friends and have fun. Cedar Point is an incredible theme park in itself. While you're there with friends, enjoy each other, make memories, take photos, scream your head off, and just have fun. And until next time, happy park hopping hipsters.